Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my boxycharm unboxing and try on. So if you'd like to see what I did, just keep on watching. The first thing in the box was the Coverfx blurring primer. This retails for $38 and I'm not really big on primers, but this seemed to do a pretty good job at what it claims. It's a really slippery texture, just in case anybody is wondering. The next thing in the box I used was the Aesthetica P12 face brush. This retails for $27 and I used it to apply my Essence Satin Touch blush in Satin Coral. And I think this really did a nice job of blending it out. And then of course I already had the rest of my base makeup on before applying this. The next thing in the box was the Pure Sculptor palette. This retails for $30 and it seemed a little dark for my complexion. So I went in with the top left shade to highlight my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, the tip of my nose, and the bridge of my nose using the Wet n Wild Unicorn highlighting brush. And I've tried a pure highlighter in the past and I've enjoyed it, and I enjoyed this just as well. Now, while this is too dark for my face, I did decide to use it as eyeshadow, so I went in with the lighter of the brown colors on a Be a Small blending brush, and I put that right into my crease. And it blended out really nicely, so I'm sure if you could use this on your face, if you have a deeper complexion than I do, that it would work really nice. Then I went in with the darker shade on the same brush, and I put that into my crease as well. The next things in the box were the Pretty Vulgar The Ink Gel Eyeliner, which retails for $24, and then the Aesthetica 3-piece Eye Trio brush set, which retails for $45. And I'm not really big on winged liner, so instead I decided to use the gel eyeliner as a base for my lid shadows. And I first used that angled brush from that trio set to put it all over my lid, and then I used that smaller one to clean up the edges. And the eyeliner was nice and creamy, and it ended up staying on for a very, very long time without cracking or flaking, which was nice. And the brushes themselves performed really nice as well. Then I went back in with that darker shade from that Pure Sculptor palette and put it on the outer third of my eye. And then I ended up switching brushes to one from the Vintage Cosmetics company because I needed to pack it on a little more instead of blending it too much. Then for my lid shade, I went in with the Joli Colibri palette from Coastal Scents, and I took that blue and I used a flat shadow brush to pack it onto the inner about 2/3 of my lid. And then what a black base does for eyeshadows, especially shimmery ones, it helps give it a darker base, so it gives it more of like a jewel toned pop. Then I went in with the black from the same palette and I put that on the outer third of my eye. And then on a very tiny brush from e.l.f., I believe this is a small concealer brush, I used some of that black and put it into my crease. And then going back into that pretty vulgar gel eyeliner, and then the smaller of the 3 brushes from the Aesthetica trio, I put that on my waterline. And then I ended up running some of the colors under my lower lashes as well, the browns and the black. And then I added a little more of that blue on the lid to help blend those colors together. And then I used the same highlight I used on my face to highlight my inner corners. And then the last thing in the box was the Beauty Creations Liquid Lip Gloss in the shade Sweetheart. This retails for $10. And while it's nice and opaque and it glided on well, it was extremely sticky throughout the day, and it was just something I really didn't enjoy. And that completes this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you in my next one.